Welcome to the Energy is All channel Mary Magdalene. Her name echoes through history, often whispered in hushed tones. She is a figure shrouded in mystery and burdened by centuries of misinterpretations. Many know her only through the lens of the Bible, a limited perspective that paints an incomplete picture of this remarkable woman. Born Miriam of Magdala, she hailed from a prosperous fishing village on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. This was no ordinary village. Magdala bustled with trade and intellectual discourse. It was a place where ideas flourished and women, including Mary, were encouraged to participate. This vibrant environment shaped Mary into an independent and thoughtful young woman, far from the submissive figure often portrayed. Her family, though their names are lost to time, held a respected position in the community. They instilled in Mary a deep sense of faith and a thirst for knowledge. She was not content to simply accept the traditional roles assigned to women. She yearned to understand the world around her and embrace its complexities. This inquisitive spirit would define her journey and ultimately lead her to a life intertwined with destiny. While the Bible remains silent on Mary Magdalene's early life, some apocryphal texts hint at a childhood connection between her and Yeshua. These ancient writings, though not included in the canonical scriptures, offer tantalizing glimpses into their possible shared past. Some suggest that Mary and Yeshua, both possessing curious minds and compassionate hearts, met as children in the bustling marketplace of Magdala, or perhaps on the shores of the shimmering Sea of Galilee. Imagine them, two bright souls drawn together by an unspoken understanding. They would have discussed scriptures, debated the teachings of the rabbis, and perhaps even shared dreams of a world transformed by love and compassion. These formative encounters, though undocumented in the Bible, could have laid the foundation for their profound connection later in life. However, these stories remain speculative. We are left to ponder the possibilities, acknowledging that the historical record is fragmented. Yet, the very existence of these tales speaks to the enduring fascination surrounding Mary Magdalene and her relationship with Yeshua. The question of their childhood connection remains a captivating mystery, fueling centuries of speculation and debate. Perhaps the greatest injustice done to Mary Magdalene is the enduring misconception that she was a prostitute. This harmful stereotype, propagated through centuries of misinterpretations and deliberate distortions, has overshadowed her true nature and minimized her pivotal role in Yeshua's life. The roots of this misconception can be traced back to a sermon by Pope Gregory I in 591 AD. In his interpretation, he conflated Mary Magdalene with other unnamed women mentioned in the Gospels, wrongly attributing the sins of others to her. This mischaracterization, despite being challenged by numerous scholars throughout history, has persisted for far too long, staining her reputation and obscuring her true legacy. It is crucial to remember that nowhere in the Bible is Mary Magdalene explicitly identified as a prostitute. The Gospels introduce her simply as a woman from whom Yeshua had cast out 7 demons. This phrase, often misinterpreted as a euphemism for prostitution, likely refers to physical or emotional ailments that plagued her. By freeing her from these afflictions, Yeshua allowed Mary to embrace her true potential and become one of his most devoted disciples. Contrary to the image of a fallen woman, Mary Magdalene was a woman of substance and intellect. She was raised in a prosperous community that valued education, and she likely received a more comprehensive education than most women of her time. While the specific details of her upbringing remain unknown, it is clear that she possessed a sharp mind and a thirst for knowledge. Some scholars speculate that Mary may have been involved in her family's fishing business, perhaps managing their accounts or overseeing trade negotiations. The Gospels describe her as a woman of independent means, capable of supporting herself and contributing financially to Yeshua's ministry. This suggests a level of business acumen and financial independence uncommon for women in that era. Beyond her practical skills, Mary also possessed a deep understanding of scripture and religious tradition. She engaged in theological discussions with Yeshua and his disciples, demonstrating a keen intellect and a genuine desire to delve into matters of faith. Her insightful questions and interpretations earned her respect within the group, solidifying her position as a valued member of their community. If you found this video insightful, subscribe to the Energy is All channel for more.